Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel DJ Kid. So, is this the blockchain of the future? That's what I'm going to be discussing in today's video. I'm going to be looking at a project that has been trending literally ever since I can remember. So let's get straight into it and take a look and see what that project is. So here, if I load it up, so here on trending on CoinGecko, you can see Aptos, and Aptos is the project that I'm going to be looking at today. So currently ranked 35 in terms of overall crypto market cap, trading at $12.87. Market cap at the moment is 2 billion, fully diluted valuation 13 billion. So still a fair few amount of tokens to be released to the ecosystem. Circulating supply is 160 mil and total supply is roughly a billion tokens. All-time high for this was $14.47. So that was achieved literally in Jan 2023, a couple of days ago there. And this project is relatively new, although it's set out to be the kind of, the Solana killer and competing with the likes of ETH and all the other layer 1 blockchains out there. And at the moment, it seems to be doing a really good job from a, I guess like a institutional investment perspective, and also from a, in terms of a market cap perspective and a project that is literally trending. So they seem to be doing a good job from that aspect, which is obviously good from a marketing point of view and bringing in more users for Aptos, so developers and so on. But if we take a look and see some of the stats on Aptos in the last 90 days or so. So in the last 90 days, you can see the price has literally just shot up. Actually, just before that, let's go back here and see. Let me show you what's been happening. In the last 30 days, the token is literally up almost 250%. So it's been on a tear up at the moment. So obviously, guys, if you do look to invest, do your own research, invest wisely, because this token has ran a lot in the last 30 days. And there is a little bit of a, it's a real minor pullback at the moment, 1%, but potentially this could drop a little bit further and then continue running. But yeah, as I was saying, it's literally ran a lot in the last 30 days. Anyway, so if you go back to the other stats, tweets about Aptos, you can see here tweets on Aptos around the beginning of Jan was 11,877, and you can see that's steadily increased all the way up to 30,000. So there's a lot of traction on in the Twitter space around Aptos. And trending wise, you can see where this token has been trending literally every single day on CoinGecko. So it's absolutely amazing. Trending on other areas as well, so other social media platforms. So there is a lot of social investment going into Aptos, and obviously that's good for the project. So if we take a look at Aptos and see what they're obviously looking to achieve and what they're delivering. So basically the project was founded by a couple of individuals, Mo Sheikh and Avery Ching. They were former employees of Meta. So it's a layer 1 proof of stake blockchain. It uses the smart contract programming language called Move. And there is another blockchain coming out using Move as well, which is Sui. Both Sui and Aptos were really, really hyped in terms of having that kind of institutional investment behind them, and I guess the backing of a programming language called Move, which was initially created from Meta. So there was a lot of hype around that. So Move basically aims to offer advantages to the standard kind of Solidity programming language that is like an EVM based programming language. So some of the advantages that it looks to offer is obviously includes blockchain commands that can easily be verified, modification of private keys, and a modular design of Aptos as well, which makes it mega bullish. So as I kind of said as well, developed by the Facebook team, and looks to bring mainstream adoption, and literally is looking to empower an ecosystem of Dapps which solve real world problems. So here you can see the future-proof network, so unique combination of safety, user experience, upgradability and performance. So obviously this future-proof network is that whole that whole scene of kind of solving real world problems and being adaptable, being a adaptable blockchain for those issues that are faced in the real world, and also going forward, so future proof as well. So yeah, adaptable for businesses and so on. Simplified languages, amplified security, so obviously looking to use that Move programming language, empowers developers to create applications simply, securely and swiftly, developed, tested and proven over years of research. Move is uniquely complemented by the safety, flexibility and performance of the Aptos blockchain, making Aptos the best place to deploy Move-based applications. So you can see a lot about that, the Move programming language and how they are, using it within their blockchain. Sustainable improvements, scalable and reliable. So a lot of bullish areas for Aptos, with the whole scalability, the programming language they're using, reliable, future proof and so on. But obviously, guys, do your own research, have a look at their website and see if this is a investment for you. And also, as I said as well, token has literally ran quite a lot, so just be careful if you do look to invest. So the other area that they're looking to deliver on is deliver a transaction per second of 15,000 transactions per second, which is absolutely amazing if they do achieve that. I was just taking a look on their block explorer. So if I just load this up, this has TPS real time of 7, and I'm not quite sure. I mean, hit me up in the comments below if you know why that's 7 when they're saying that they're looking to achieve 15,000 transactions per second. Because I couldn't get my head around, what the hell was going on here. But anyway, so you got 7, which is showing on the Aptos Explorer, which is a bit strange. But in terms of differences to other blockchains, so here you can see Ethereum, Aptos and Solana, all layer 1s, maximum transaction per second. So Ethereum is currently 45, and that's going to be achieving 100,000 transactions per second. So by the end of Ethereum development roadmap, that's what that will achieve. And here you can see Aptos is literally at like 160,000 transactions per second. But obviously, as I kind of said, on the Explorer, it says like 7 transactions per second, which doesn't make sense to me. But if you do know why, hit me up in the comments below and let me know. So Solana is at 5,000 transactions per second. Consensus mechanism, proof of stake, pretty much all of them. And Solana also has proof of history. Time to finality. So ETH is greater than a minute, Aptos less than a second, and Solana is 2.5 seconds. Programming language, obviously Aptos uses Move and ETH Solidity. Solana uses Rust, C and C+ as well. So yeah, just a little bit about the differences between those 3 major blockchains are seen here. But yeah, I mean, if they can get to that 160k per second transaction per second, then yeah, that is absolutely amazing. But anyways, just going back to what Aptos has to offer. I mean, in their seed round, they're raised, like, they're heavily invested by investors, so there's a lot of backing in Aptos. And I know there was a huge amount of investors that were bullish on Aptos when it first came out, and still are, to be honest. So they raised like 200 million in a seed round that was led by a firm, I believe it's pronounced Andreessen Horowitz, and then a further 150 million was raised in a Series A round thereafter as well. And I think that was actually led by FTX. So, obviously with that whole FTX shenanigans that went on, hopefully the impact of that has already been captured in the market. And we did see Aptos drop to like $3 or something. So yeah, since then it's pretty much been on a tear up and continue to increase. But overall, like, my views on Aptos is that there is growth potential. They still need to prove themselves, but where I kind of got in was I managed to get in quite low when it was like literally $3 or something like that. And yes, I've managed to make a few gains up to this $12 level, taken profits along the way as well. But I'm continuing to kind of DCA into Aptos because, I truly believe that in the future they will potentially be a big player in the from the layer 1 perspective and as a complete blockchain. and using that move language as well, which is pretty unique at the moment in the crypto space. So overall, longer term, I think I'm bullish on Aptos, but just shorter term, I'm just kind of DCAing into Aptos. I'm not really just going all guns blazing at the moment. I mean, I did get in some good entry points at like $3, but yeah, at these sort of levels, I can't really justify going fully in. But yeah, we'll potentially wait for a little bit more of a pullback, deploy a little bit more of my funds into Aptos at that moment. But I guess at these levels, I'm just, DCAing a little bit at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of my view and how I'm shaping up with Aptos at the moment. Obviously, guys, this is just purely my opinion. So, do your own research before you do look to invest. And yeah, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Aptos. And yeah, also, if you did want to have a look at my Patreon, you can join my Patreon. I do give some early calls on there as well. Currently, I'm trying to do a challenge, which is, I'm not specifically a full-on trader, but I was going to be doing a challenge from a trading perspective, purely from trading. Turn in pretty much $200. This is more of an experiment. Turn in $200 into 1,000, and then 1,000 into 5,000, and so on. So yeah, I've just kind of only really started that. But yeah, if you want to see some of my plays, then yeah, you can feel free to hit me up on my Patreon and take a look at that. But yeah, guys, hit me up in the comments, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.